Hi, and welcome to my channel. For those of you new, my name is Dave and I work in financial services, and these videos are a mixture and journey towards financial freedom, financial well-being, financial products so you, like me, can reach your goals sometime in the future. Now let's get into this latest video. It's about my self-invested personal pension plan. Now it's not to boast or brag, say look at me, but to say well if I can build a portfolio over six figures, you can too if you take the steps, take the action and put a plan in place. Now, I do have a workplace pension, but I'm obviously restricted on the size of the contribution I can make through my employment, through auto enrolment, but also limited to the funds I can pick within what's offered. So I've got very few funds. So I do my own pension so I can pick my own funds, my own investments. Now, for those of you new, what are the objectives? Well, we're looking for annual growth of 10% each year. For 2024, we're looking for dividends of £5,500 and we're looking for year-end value of £117,000. So let's look at the following chart and see what we've done in the month. Well, at the start of the month, it was worth 121,158. End of the month, it was worth 129,517. So year to date, return of 14.48%. So a very good month, £8,500 profit. Normal contributions went in first of the month of £250, and we were given tax relief from the government of £62.50 as a basic rate taxpayer. And our platform fee is about the same, £16.43 based on a percentage of the portfolio value. Look at the bottom graphic, where are we primarily based? Well, UK and Europe, 77.75%, USA and Americas, 20.02%, and Asia and emerging markets, a small 2.43%. But we are diversification, shall we say, more from the UK, more across, shall we say, global sectors. Again, if you look at the following chart, what dividends have we received? So a very good month. £761.26 in a month. Year to date, £3,632, so well above excess of £883, above what we expected, but that will drop off, shall we say, in July and August. But across our shares, we've got a yield of 4.96%. So what dividends did we receive? Well, Legal & General, the insurance company, gave us £306.93, reinvested 123 new shares. Got a yield around about 9%. AG Bar, the drinks provider, gave a dividend of £22.56. What we see is a small company, but it is from profit. It is growing the dividends year on year. HSBC gave a quarterly dividend of 28968. So 31 for 41 shares, including the special dividend. Shell gave us a quarterly dividend of £40.41, reinvest back in cash because of the size of dividend. And BP gave us £30.79 as a quarterly dividend, again reinvest in cash. One surprise on the dividend front though was Card Factory dividend reinstated. We got £59.80 as an interim dividend, reinvested on 62 new shares. And then finally, AJ Bell, the platform provider, gave us a small dividend of £11.09, but it's what we've seen as a growth stock. So as I said, a very nice month, £761, all reinvested back in the portfolio. So let's dive into what sort of holdings we have within the portfolio. So let's do our shares first, and then we'll go through our funds. Shares, we own 15 shares, 11 in profit, 4 in loss, all based upon the UK market. At the moment, the shareholdings are worth £95,778, 74% of our portfolio, but we are trying to reduce that. At the moment, we've got 66% in the FTSE 100 and 8% in the FTSE 250. So let's go through some of the shares of note. Well, our largest holding is Aviva, the insurance company, 4,866 shares, £23,000, 18%. Give a nice yield around about 9%. We can just switch off. Has been a restructuring program, but a very safe, secure, boring company, shall we say. But it does what it says on the tin. We own Lloyds, the banking group, has recovered lately. 36,296 shares, £20,000, 15% of our portfolio. Again, margins have increased because of interest rates have gone up, but a long-term hold. Our third largest holding is now HSBC. 1,231 shares, thanks to the dividend a month, £8,500, 6.6%. It was done because we were solely UK bank based. So that was what I was bought. Away from the banks, we own Greggs the Bakers, 291 shares, £8,000, 6% of our portfolio, very cash rich, is still growing, and it does pay a nice dividend. But it's what we call a growth company, and we're up 100% since we bought the stock. Back onto the banks, we own Barclays, 3,172 shares, £6,700, 5% of our portfolio. Like Lloyd's, has recovered lately, does pay a nice yield and a long-term hold. Now away from the banks, we own Drax, the biomass maker, 1,284 shares, £6,300, 5% of our portfolio. Who knows what will happen with so far the green policies moving forwards, but it is a share. We were up 100%, has struggled lately, but does have nice dividends, has been on a buying spree, and it is cash rich. We own Legal & General, 2,098 shares, £5,100, 4% of portfolio, and as we try the month, a nice dividend of nearly £400, but it's got a yield of around about 10%, but it has struggled in the past month or so. Well, hopefully a short-term blip. We own Shell, 150 shares, £4,000, 3%. We own BP, 542 shares, £2,600. We also own some retailers. Sainsbury's, 1,248 shares, £3,000, and it will give us a small dividend in July. And we own JD Sports, 2,500 shares, £3,600, 2% of our portfolio, and again will give us a small dividend in July. Now JD has struggled recently, had great results, it's made £1 billion profit, it's been on a buying spree, but unfortunately poor results from Nike and a trading statement which has affected that share. Now other companies we own, AJ Bar, the platform provider, AJ Bell and Card Factory, and Penn and the Water Company, which has struggled obviously what's happened. But we see no reason why I'm going to sell any of them shares on the foreseeable future. They're all shares we're prepared to hold for the next 3 to 5 years. Hopefully what we call recovery plays. We just switch off, so we say we've got no reason to say for any of them shares whatsoever. Remember, they're my own personal opinions. If you like the videos, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Now let's look at what funds we hold within the portfolio. Now let's look at the funds. Now we've got to select, we've only got 3 funds at the moment, 2 in profit, 1 in loss. £33,404 makes up 26%, but so we say quite selective funds. Now we've got a Fidelity World Index, £15,200 makes up 12% of our portfolio. At the moment we're paying about £300 a month from our monthly contributions. We just switch off, covers the market, got great return about 10% a year, but very low fees of 0.12%. We own a Legal General Technology Fund, £15,000. Again, nearly 12% of the portfolio. Has around 1,700 stocks. Has been on a very good recovery play lately. We can just switch off, done for a reason. Everyone seems to love the tech sector. Our final fund has struggled. We put £3,000 in. It's a global growth fund, owns about 35 selected companies. Did struggle. It has made 22% this year, but at the moment we're still at a loss, so it's 2,948, makes up 2.28% of the portfolio. Now it is something we're going to, shall we say, move out of. When it's hopefully back in profit very soon, we're going to take that because of the fees of 0.65%, and we're going to top that up into our 2 existing funds. 1, simplify the funds, but 2, they're given better track records on a much lower fees. So we will simplify our funds moving forwards. But we are increasing the funds because we were solely UK based. Now remember, the aim is not to get rich quick scheme, but it just goes to show, if I can build a portfolio of 6 figures, so can you. If you create a plan, creative action. Remember, my own personal opinions, but if you like the videos, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon.